Welcome to ECN Media. Here are the latest developments from across the country. Fano's gains in North Shewa and a new government plot. The popular struggle continues across the Amhara region, with Fano forces reporting significant gains in North Shewa. According to local commanders, most districts and kebeles in the zone are now under their control. Numerous military vehicles have reportedly been destroyed in ambushes around Menz, Minjar, Yifat, and Shewa Robit. Our goal is to deny Abiy Ahmed's army any safe ground, one Fano leader said, emphasizing the strategy of inflicting heavy casualties and constant disruption. In response, the government is reportedly shifting tactics. Sources indicate that more than 1,000 young men of Amhara origin are undergoing specialized training intended to prepare them to infiltrate Fano ranks, gather intelligence, and provide coordinates for drone strikes. Authorities are said to be luring recruits with financial rewards and promises of land and other benefits. The Propaganda War, a divisive documentary. Alongside military efforts, the government is intensifying its propaganda campaign. A new state-sponsored documentary is reportedly in production, designed to divide public opinion by portraying a split between so-called good and bad Fano fighters. According to insiders, recruited actors will play the role of infiltrators in order to frame Fano as anti-Amhara and anti-peace. The film is also expected to recycle old footage of captured TPLF fighters to falsely suggest collaboration between Fano and the Tigray People's Liberation Front. Meanwhile, reports indicate that officials are offering millions of Bur and agricultural land in attempts to persuade Fano leaders to abandon the struggle. The battle for Wollo, strategic victories and public support. Heavy fighting continues in Wollo. In Voldeya, the government has concentrated forces to prevent the city from falling. Yet, across much of the zone, the balance of power is shifting. Fano forces are now said to administer towns under their control, with reports that over 70% of North Wollo is effectively in their hands. Fano's advances have drawn both domestic and international attention. Pro-government digital media have attempted to discredit these victories, alleging foreign involvement from Eritrean and Tigrayan forces. Despite such claims, reports from the ground suggest that Fano units have encircled Dessie, advanced into Boru Meda, just 5 kilometers from the city, and severed key supply lines to Waldia. Major gains in Mekane Selam. In one of the most decisive developments, the Fano National Force announced the destruction of the Federal Army's 23rd Division in Mekane Selam. The attack reportedly left more than 45 government soldiers and officials dead, including the head of the local militia office. Following the battle, Fano fighters opened Borena prison, releasing political detainees who had been imprisoned for supporting the movement. With Mekane Selam, a strategic town between Dessie and Waldeya, now under Fano control, federal forces are said to be in retreat and suffering declining morale. Observers note that these victories mark a turning point. The Amhara people's struggle, Fano leaders assert, has reached a point of no return. This concludes our report. Thank you for joining us on ECN Media.